Do you ever wake up feeling like you're already behind, scrambling around to catch up with the day before it's even begun? Do you find yourself constantly juggling priorities and struggling to find your balance, your focus, and your concentration? If so, you're not alone. It's a world I recognize too, but today you're about to discover a game-changing strategy that I've recently discovered and implemented, and it will transform your mornings and potentially your life. And this works no matter what your family life looks like, how little spare time you think you have, or no matter where you are in the world. So get ready, because today we're going to discover the miracle morning. This is the Marketing Made Easy for HR Consultants podcast, a show to help independent HR consultants get a pipeline of perfect fit, high-paying clients without expensive adverts, time-consuming social media activities, or energy-sapping and monotonous networking meetings. I'm your host, Nick Paninsky, author of How to Land Your Dream Client, a book which explains everything you need to know to get every sale and client you ever want. And if that sounds interesting, then make sure to grab your copy from the influential consultant website today. That being said, let's get into today's show. Hello there, and welcome back to the Marketing Made Easy for HR Consultants podcast, a show where we're dedicated to empowering self-employed HR consultants just like you to thrive in both your business and your personal life. Today, we're diving deep into the transformative power of the Miracle Morning. It's a self-development book supported by an app, a podcast, and a YouTube documentary, and it's all envisaged by Hal Elrond. This groundbreaking book is not about waking up early, it's about crafting a morning routine that sets the stage for success, productivity, and fulfillment for the entire day and for your life. So grab your coffee, your glass of wine, or your bottle of water, because we're about to embark on a journey that could change everything. Quickly though, I just wanted to share an update about where I am in the world right now. I've moved on from Rio and Salvador, and I'm now in Recife, where I'm still sunning myself on the beaches of Brazil. I've planned out my next few weeks and months too, and I have a flight booked to Colombia, and then my flight home to the UK. How long I'll stay back home for is uncertain at this moment in time, as I've really begun to find a groove with this digital nomad malarkey. And all those push factors that I talked about in my podcast about why I'm a digital nomad, well, they still exist. So I guess watch this space to discover my next steps. As soon as I know what's happening, I'll share it with you. For now, though, let's get into the Miracle Morning, which I've been practicing for weeks now, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm desperate to share it with you. So the big promise of the Miracle Morning is starting your day right. It's starting your day with purpose, energy, and clarity. And this book, The Miracle Morning, introduces the Savers routine and advocates for an hour of the following activities: silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Those activities spelling out Savers. Clever, right? Personally, I like to do 10 minutes for each activity, but you can chop and change as you see fit. Either way, each component has been carefully identified by high achievers around the world and in history to kickstart their day on the right foot. So let's break it down and delve into how to get the best morning routine possible. So let's start off with silence. Silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a powerful practice that holds the potential to transform your mornings and ultimately your life. And when you incorporate silence into your morning routine, you're creating a space for introspection, mindfulness, and inner peace. And whether you choose to engage in meditation, practice deep breathing exercises, or simply sit in stillness, the goal of starting your day with silence is to quiet the external distractions and connect with your inner self. And this moment of stillness allows you to tune out the noise of the outside world and turn inward to explore your thoughts, your emotions, and intentions with clarity and presence. If this all sounds a little woo-woo to you, then please bear with me, because honestly, I had my reservations too, but I am a big fan nowadays. There are all sorts of benefits towards silence. Firstly, silence is a gateway to mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment. By immersing yourself in silence, you're training your mind to focus on the here and now, rather than getting caught up in the worries of the past or anxieties about the future. And this heightened awareness allows you to experience each moment with greater clarity and appreciation. Another benefit is that it promotes inner peace. So in the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to become overwhelmed by stress, by noise, by chaos. Silence offers a respite from all that and gives you a space just for yourself. And as you immerse yourself in silence, you'll notice a sense of calm washing over you, which I'm sure you'll agree is a great way to start your day. Finally, silence has the ability to foster creativity and insight. In the stillness of silence, your mind has the space to wander, to explore, to innovate. Many great ideas and insights have emerged from moments of quiet contemplation, and that absence of external distraction, that will allow your inner creativity to flourish. So whether you're grappling with a problem or you're seeking inspiration, silence can be fertile ground for new perspectives and breakthroughs. Just make sure to keep a notebook handy while you're practicing your silence so you can break off and take notes of any amazing insights. In essence, silence is not merely an absence of sound. It's a profound practice that can enrich every aspect of your life. And by embracing silence as part of your morning routine, you're nurturing your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you're setting the stage for a day filled with clarity, peace, and purpose. For me, I tried meditation before many times, as I'd repeatedly heard how powerful and helpful it is for a positive mind, but I'd never managed to really nail the habit. And my friend Pete, he loves it, and he's been on many retreats to really explore meditation, and he swears by it. And I'm starting to see why. I'm very much enjoying meditation this time around, and I'm starting to do an evening meditation too to sign off on the day. Now, if you want to meditate, and I advise that you do, then there are all sorts of free resources online, or you can use the Miracle Morning app itself. Personally, I just use a mixture of the YouTube videos, depending on how I feel each morning. And to make sure I don't end up doom scrolling, I have the options saved so I can access them with a click of a button. The next part of the savers is affirmations. So affirmations are positive statements or declarations that you repeat to yourself regularly, often in the form of I am or I will statements. They're designed to challenge and replace negative or limiting beliefs with more empowering and uplifting ones. Again, if you think this might be a bit woo-woo like meditation was, the last section, then stay with me. You might be surprised by what you discover. Affirmations are great because they can serve as a powerful tool for building confidence and self-esteem. By affirming your inherent worth, your abilities, and your potential, you reinforce a positive self-image and you cultivate a deep sense of self-belief. And over time, this newfound confidence can change your life because it empowers you to take bold action, pursue your goals, and overcome obstacles that might have derailed you before. It also increases your resilience to challenges. Life is full of challenges and setbacks and of adversity and self-doubt, but by reciting your affirmations, you can give yourself strength, comfort, and reassurance. By repeatedly reminding yourself of your worth and what you're working towards and why, you're better equipped to navigate these ups and downs that life throws at you. You also can improve your performance and your goal achievement. Affirmations have been shown to enhance performance in various areas of life, including academics, sports, and career. And by instilling a belief in your ability to succeed in and achieve your goals, affirmations can motivate you to strive for excellence and persist in the face of challenges. Personally, I do my affirmations with my exercise to save time, and also because the affirmations are done best with some excitement or emotional or feeling. And I feel my exercises help me with that. I find it super useful to remind myself of what I'm working towards and why that's important to me. It's easy enough to identify your goals, but then actually working towards them, that's a bit more difficult, right? Well, for me, my affirmations repeatedly remind me of what I'm working towards and why. And that helps me focus on working towards my goals. And it can be the same for you. Next up, we've got visualization. Now, visualization is the practice of mentally seeing yourself achieve your desired outcomes. You also mentally rehearse completing the steps you need to take to achieve your desired outcomes. And this helps you motivate you towards your goals, to take action, and to succeed where you may have previously failed. Because if you repeatedly see yourself achieving what you want to achieve, then it becomes easier to believe that you can actually achieve what you want to achieve. In the Miracle Morning book, Hal Elrond, the author, he advises doing the visualization activity immediately after the affirmations, as the two go hand in hand. You tell yourself what you want to achieve, and then you see yourself achieving it. Makes sense, right? And visualization is great for boosting confidence and self-image. If you keep visualizing yourself accomplishing your goals, it fosters a sense of confidence and self-assurance, because if you repeatedly see yourself succeeding, your brain begins to internalize this image of success. It reinforces those positive beliefs about your abilities and your potential. And this newfound confidence will then empower you to tackle challenges with courage and conviction, knowing that success is possible. It also increases your motivation and your persistence. See, visualization ignites your inner motivation and drive by painting a compelling picture of your desired future. By vividly imagining the rewards and the benefits of achieving your goals, you're fueling your passion and your determination to persevere in the face of obstacles. Visualization keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind, inspiring you to take consistent action and stay committed to your dreams. It also helps improve your performance and your skill development. See, numerous studies have shown that visualization can enhance performance in various areas, and that includes professional skills. So by mentally rehearsing specific actions, techniques, or scenarios, you're programming your brain and your nervous system to execute those behaviors more effectively in real-life situations. Whether you're preparing a presentation or honing your expertise, it doesn't matter. Visualization can accelerate your learning and your performance. For me, I really struggled with visualizations when I first started my Miracle Morning, but I finally got my head around how to do them and how to get the best out of them. It took a few weeks and I knew I was doing them badly, but I eventually figured out how to improve them, and now I have a process that works for me. They're kind of like a meditation, but a bit different. For me, meditation is more about being peace and calm and clearing my mind, whereas visualization is the opposite. It's about flooding my brain with the images and pictures of what I want to achieve and that I've already achieved. Next up, we've got exercise. Now, I doubt I need to define what exercise is. But to keep things simple, let's define it as getting the heart beating and pumping blood around the body. And there are many benefits for exercising in the morning too. Firstly, it boosts your mood and your energy levels. By engaging in physical activity first thing in the morning, you release endorphins, the body's natural mood-boosting chemicals, and that leads to a surge in energy and positivity. This morning boost sets a positive tone for the rest of the day, helping you tackle tasks with enthusiasm and vigor. It also improves mental clarity and focus. Exercise has been shown to enhance cognitive function and mental clarity. And by increasing blood flow to the brain, physical activity stimulates neural activity, sharpening your focus, your concentration, and your productivity. So, starting your day with exercise can help you feel more alert, attentive, and ready to tackle challenges. It also reduces stress and anxiety. It helps reduce levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. By engaging in physical activity, you're providing an outlet for pent-up tension and anxiety, and that promotes relaxation and calmness. And this sense of inner peace allows you to approach your day with greater resilience and equanimity. It also enhances your physical health. Even just 10 minutes of exercise in the morning can have significant benefits for your physical health. Regular physical activity strengthens the cardiovascular system, improves circulation, it boosts immune function, and it reduces the risk of chronic diseases and enhances overall vitality and longevity. Equally, it promotes weight management. So incorporating exercise into your morning routine can kickstart your metabolism and set the stage for a healthier eating habits throughout the day. By revving up your calorie-burning engine early on, you're laying the foundation for weight management and maintaining a healthy body composition. Finally, it's all about discipline and consistency. See, by making exercise a non-negotiable part of your morning routine, you cultivate your discipline, your consistency. And by prioritizing your physical well-being and committing to regular exercise, you're fostering a mindset of self-care and personal accountability. And this discipline spills over into other areas of your life, empowering you to stay focused and disciplined in pursuing your goals. That discipline and consistency, that can also set a positive example for those around you, whether it's your family, your friends, your colleagues. By prioritizing your health and your well-being, you're inspiring others to do the same, which creates a ripple effect of positive change in your community. For me, I mix up my 10-minute exercise and never really just do the same thing every day. Sometimes I go for a walk or a run or a jog, whatever you want to call it, on the beach. Sometimes I just do jumping jacks and push-ups and air punching. I don't think it really matters as long as I get my heart racing and my blood pumping. I can do a proper workout later on if I want to. The next part of the miracle morning is reading. Well, again, I don't think I need to define what reading is. But, let's go into it a little bit. They say leaders are readers, and for good reason. Starting your day with a few minutes of reading not only expands your knowledge, but it sets a positive tone for the day ahead. And whether it's a self-development book, it's industry insights, or personal development literature, whatever it is, it's feeding your mind early on in the morning and it primes you for success. Now, there are many benefits outside of that for reading. Firstly, it expands your knowledge and your perspective. So reading exposes us to new ideas, perspectives, information, and whether it's the self-development, industry insights, whatever it is, immersing yourself in the written word broadens our understanding of the world and deepens our knowledge base. So by regularly consuming diverse content, we expand our horizons and become more well-rounded individuals too. It also stimulates mental agility and creativity. Reading is like a workout for the brain. It stimulates neural pathways and enhances cognitive function. And as we engage with written material, our minds are challenged to interpret, analyze, and synthesize information. And that sharpens our critical thinking skills and focuses creativity. And that mental exercise, that not only keeps your brains agile, but it also enhances your problem-solving abilities and your innovative thinking. Reading's also been shown to have a calming effect on the mind and the body by reducing stress levels and promoting relaxation. Reading is also a powerful tool for personal growth and development. Whether it's learning new skills, overcoming challenges, or pursuing your passions, books provide a wealth of wisdom and guidance to help you along your journey. And by exposing yourself to the insights and experiences of others, you get invaluable lessons and inspiration to fuel your growth and transformation. Reading also really sets a positive tone for the day. So starting your day with a few minutes of reading, that feeds your mind with uplifting and inspiring content nice and early in the morning, and that primes you for success and growth. Whether it's a motivational quote, a thought-provoking idea, or a practical tip, the words you read set the stage for a day of purpose, productivity, and positivity. For me, I'm already a big reader. Last year, I read 57 books, and this year I've already read 14 books. So this habit wasn't anything new for me, but I do like starting the day off with a bit of reading to engage my brain and identify something useful to focus on. Sometimes it inspires the content for my email marketing too. What's more, I usually reread something so the ideas start to cement better in my brain. Last but not least, we have scribing, or to give it its proper name, journaling. This is where you take a few minutes to put pen to paper or finger to keyboard so that you can declutter your mind, set your intentions for the day, and foster some gratitude. And there's loads of benefits for this. Firstly, scribing provides a dedicated space to express thoughts, emotions, and ideas, and allowing you to declutter your mind and unload your mental burdens. You're externalizing your internal thoughts, your worries, and you're freeing up mental space and promoting a sense of clarity and calmness. This process of externalizing your thoughts helps to prevent overthinking. It allows you to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. Effectively, it's like a mini mind dump that starts everything off at zero again. It also allows you, as we said, to set your intentions for the day. So you can, by articulating your intentions in writing, you're creating a roadmap for your day. So you're aware of what you're supposed to be working on. That intentional focus, that helps you to make purposeful choices throughout the day and stay on track towards achieving your goals. Scribing also encourages introspection and self-reflection. It provides a space for exploring thoughts, feelings, and experiences, so you can gain valuable insights into your motivations, your fears, your desires, which deepen your understanding of yourself and others. Journaling is also a powerful practice for cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. By documenting moments of joy, success, and abundance, you're training your brain to focus on the positive aspects of life rather than dwelling on negativity or setbacks. Finally, keeping a journal allows you to document significant moments, experiences, and lessons learned along your journey. By capturing memories and reflections in writing, you're creating a tangible record of your life story, preserving valuable insights and wisdom for future reflection. And you can just really enjoy rereading your story. This process of reflection and documentation not only enriches your personal narrative, but also provides a source of inspiration and guidance for future endeavors. Now, if you have the right kind of journal or the right kind of setup, then journaling can also help clarify your goals and track progress and celebrate achievements. And by regularly revisiting your goals and your action plans, you can reinforce your commitment to personal and professional growth. For me, I've kept a diary for years, so this wasn't a particularly new challenge for me. I love writing and doing this activity. I do this activity first because it clears my mind when I wake up, and that makes meditating easier afterwards. I talk about what I did the day before, what I'm going to do today, and then at the end of the day, I review the day and talk about what went well and what could have got better. Now, as we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with some actionable steps to incorporate the Miracle Morning into your life. Firstly, you might want to consider getting the book from Amazon, Waterstones, World of Books, wherever you get your books from, and then read it. It's very easy to read, and obviously it's a lot more detailed than this podcast. If you prefer to, you can watch a 1-hour documentary on YouTube that gives the same content as the book, but for me, I'm a reader, so it was a no-brainer to get the book. Next, you want to consider starting small. Begin by waking up just 10-15 minutes earlier each day and then gradually increase that duration as you become more comfortable with the routine. For me, I started off waking up at 7 o'clock. Now I'm able to wake up at 6 o'clock. But, it's a long process. It took a long time to get to that situation. The next thing you want to do is customize your savers routine. As I've talked about earlier, I'm already tweaking little bits here and there so that they work for me. But you also want to consider this. Tailor each component to suit your preferences and your goals. Experiment with different techniques until you find what works best for you. The most important thing that I would say is to stay consistent. The key to reaping the full benefits of the Miracle Morning is consistency. Stick with it, even on days when motivation is low or obstacles arise. There's a passage in the book and the YouTube documentary which talks about completing the activities in 6 minutes rather than 60 minutes. So rather than having 10 minutes per exercise per activity, you can have 1 minute. The idea is just to force the habit, right? The next thing you want to think about is getting accountable. So consider finding an accountability partner or joining a community of like-minded individuals to support you on your journey. And remember, you have the power to transform your mornings and your life. And by embracing the Miracle Morning, you're not just setting yourself up for success, you're unlocking your full potential as a human being and as a self-employed HR consultant. And there you have it, folks. That's a quick summary of the Miracle Morning by Hal Elrond, which I'm absolutely loving, and hopefully you will too. Hopefully you found value in this podcast episode, and you're going to look at your morning routine. Because, I'm loving the Miracle Morning. I'm loving waking up earlier to dedicate time to it. And I'm loving the changes it's made to my life. I'm happier, I'm more determined, and I'm more productive. And hopefully you'll find the same thing too. And then you can be the best HR consultant you can be, which is the ultimate goal of this podcast. And obviously, if it helps you develop as a person too, well, that's all to the good. Anyway, if you felt inspired, then write to me on LinkedIn and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And speaking of LinkedIn, stay tuned for a quick session of LinkedIn, what's hot and what's not hot. In the meantime, even though it's not entirely relevant to the content of this week's episode, it is my sign off, so I'm not missing it out. Say it with me if you know the words. Get marketing. Because without marketing, there's no sales. And without sales, there's no business. So get marketing. See you next time. Hey there, and thanks for listening to the Marketing Made Easy for HR Consultant podcast. If you've enjoyed the show, then please consider taking a moment to help us grow by sharing the episode with a friend or colleague, or by leaving a positive review on podchaser.com. And make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming episodes. I've been your host, Nick Paninsky, and if you have any questions or want to know more about today's topic, then reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'd be delighted to hear from you. See you next time. For this week's LinkedIn, what's hot and what's not, I wanted to talk about profile pictures. Specifically, your profile picture and what the message that it should be sharing and the message that it should be sending to people. So what's hot is having a nice, friendly, engaging profile picture that's nice and professional, that gives off the impression that you want people to get when they click onto your profile. So here we're talking maybe from mid-chest upwards, head, shoulder, nice smiling face. Whether or not you want to show your teeth is up to you. I've heard studies that people showing teeth can be a sign of submissiveness. So you may, if you watch The American Office, Dwight Schrute famously refuses to show his teeth because it's a sign of submissiveness, and this is backed up by science. So yeah, whether or not you want to show your teeth is up to you. Either way, you should definitely be smiling. What's not hot is, a kind of an unprofessional picture. So a picture from a night out, a picture where you don't look friendly or engaging. I've just been on LinkedIn and I've seen a profile picture of a person from a night out, clearly from a night out, has the deepest V-cut t-shirt possible. You can almost see their, belly button. And then I've also seen a profile picture where they are glaring at the camera. They don't look friendly whatsoever. You're looking at that picture, you're thinking, do I want to speak to this person? No, because they don't look friendly. They look, if anything, intimidating and threatening. So yeah, that's what's hot and what's not hot on LinkedIn. Having a friendly, engaging picture that make people go, and it's professional, that make people go, yeah, I want to speak to that person about the problems which are happening in my business. And what's not hot, pictures which threaten violence. So there you go. So what are your thoughts on this week's LinkedIn, what's hot and what's not? Do you have a great profile picture that make people want to get in touch with you, or do you have a profile picture that scares people? Let me know by reaching out to me on LinkedIn. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.